Okay. Good morning. This is approximately 9:34 in Finland, and interested in checking out what's with YouTube's features. I haven't been doing much. In fact, my history with YouTube seems to be that it was like, 2008. I think that I was doing some videos with my brand Jukkasoft. By the way, which you haven't heard of, then head out to www.jukkasoft, JUKKASOFT.com. I better write it in the hollow tone. Yeah, Hollow Town is a sketch of a book that never came out. So it's a sequel to a book that I'm doing currently. So I don't know. Oh, yeah. I'd like to get them out someday, but that's my problem. By the way, if you're into writing, blogging, anything like that, let me know. Just put it right there in the comment box. I think it's about there. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I did any of this YouTube stuff. Hope it shows there. This is the blog, JUKKASOFT.com. And I'm currently also looking for a co-author for this site. If you want to check it out, go to the site, and also you might join Facebook groups. It's by the same name. So the group name on Facebook is... I feel so amateurish. I hope this sound is live at least, so I don't have that problem. Let's see. JUKK. See your results for Jukkasoft. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it goes by the same name in Facebook. JUKKASOFT, a group. So feel free to join. I'm keeping that group a little bit more alive in the future. Seems like I'm doing awful lot of future promises. And this was scheduled to be going live in about 9:40. So let's wait. So desperate attempts from a blogger to reach the audience. We got first cold weather here in Finland. This says it's about 3.8 Celsius right now. And I think that's about right. It's not at least warm, because that sensor comes from the wall in outside the house, so it probably is actually a little bit less than 3.8. Interesting. Yeah, I was doing like a morning jog, and that's really something that I should do more often. Even though now I've done it pretty, let's say, seriously, 2 times a week. So I think it's a good start. Still emphasizing the URL of current Jukkasoft, head there for any updates on technology. I'm not going to do a lot of phone reviews or stuff like that. I might be doing some game reviews in the future, as we got two misters that like to play games, and I'm probably going to get some kind of a games console for them in the Christmas time. Now they got this Commodore 64 Mini, that small one, and it's really nice. Even I got excited about it in a long time because when I used to be like 6 or 7, I also had a real Commodore 64. I played with it, and of course this miniature computer. It's almost like that. It's the form factor is a little bit different, but still it rocks. I gotta say that there's some lure into these games. There's definitely this kind of like the Commodore 64, the mini version contains some 50 games installed. I actually don't know whether you can get some new ones into it. Commodore 64 review mini. Nostalgia is not enough, says Engadget. 62 out of 100. Commodore 64 Mini review. Nostalgia is not enough. A poor selection of games and a fuzzy joystick. That's true. The joystick is not so good. Make it so skip. Says Daniel Cooper in Engadget. Memory is a weird thing, isn't it? Your brain records every moment in your life and locks it away forever. Then suddenly a sound, smell, a piece of beige plastic can send you tumbling back to a different time. Sitting on the floor of my office unboxing the Commodore 64 Mini, I wasn't 33 anymore, but 8 years old, sitting at the blue Formica table in the corner of my bedroom. In front of me was a hand-me-down Commodore from my neighbor, an engineer who taught himself BASIC in his semi-retirement. He chain-smoked cigars and was never without a tin of stout in his hand. Smells that permeated the skin of this computer, never to be washed away. This guy is writing very well. Daniel Cooper in Engadget. It's these pangs of nostalgia that British company Retro Games Limited is looking to take advantage of to sell a mini version of the Commodore 64. For the uninitiated, the microcomputer was the computer of the 80s. Excuse me, and the first machine that many folks ever got their hands on. Yeah, that's true. It was also the first computer that I got my hands on. In fact, if you want to head down to Anchor FM and see a podcast about it, I'll put that here if I can technically manage to do that. Dig the Bit Trench, my path as a developer, Commodore 64. Yeah. Here's the story about this incident. Well, I'm a fan of quick rundowns. So it was nice talking to you, indeed, and we'll see later.